How you doing? This is Steven with Merk Farms Hunting, and I'm out here looking at a bunch of different land. It's just covered up. Hardin County, Ohio. A lot of different tracts of land, different types. But from what I've seen, I mean, it's absolutely covered up. I'm standing here in the Scioto River right now. You'll see there's a nice little bank right here. It's got even a tract of land right here next to the river. The tracks are crazy. The trails are crazy. I ended up spending more time on it than I wanted to. Tracks like this, usually I'm like, oh, there's lots of deer and I leave, but it's just that intriguing, that pretty. I did spend a lot of time on it. Great place right here if you get this track. Maybe do a little fishing while you set up. This is Steven, Merk Farms. Want some Hardin County, Ohio land, hit me up. Hey, how you doing? This is Steven with Merk Farms Hunting out here in Hardin County, Ohio. Absolutely gorgeous tracts of land. Finding tracts of land like this is both awesome and kind of a bust, because I tell you, there's so many deer I've seen, so many tracks I've seen. I just really don't spend a lot of time on them. It is what it is. I'm just going to do a pano here. I mean, there's the whole place. Look at these, are all just deer track divots. I mean, the entirety of everything. I mean, I don't even know. There's just deer everywhere. I can't get in the woods without being busted. There were about 10 or 20 on this side. The other side there were 10 or 20. You see the trails crossing the little branch in the woods. So, I mean, it is what it is. No brainers. Again, just showing some of the woods. It's gorgeous. But again, I mean, look, there's no cows here. I mean, the deer, the tracks are big, thick, heavy. I mean, look at the trail. And absolutely nothing can grow. Nothing can grow. And there's no cows. I mean, look at that slide right there. I mean, that's like, I mean, literally 10 inches deep. I mean, look at that over there. And the whole entire place. I mean, look, it's silly. It goes on and on. Again, I'd love to look at all these lands, but you know, you just get something like this, I mean, it's overkill to be on it, because what it is, I mean, it's just tons and tons and tons of deer. Got crops, water, cover. Here's even more deer. And I don't know if I'm gonna get these either. They're blending in really good here. Sun's on at their back. Let's see, should be maybe right. Yeah, there we go. That little brown spot right there. Yeah, forgive me on the Yahoo stuff, but they're easier to get with their tails. Alright, continuing with the overkill. Look, I mean, there's no cows on this property. I mean, even in marginal cover like this little light fence row, I mean, look, there's no grass growing there. I mean, look how thin this is. I mean, but the whole place, look, I mean, there's divots everywhere. Just right next to it, look at this, another dead spot. It reminds me, the ground is pockmarked like it's got cows on it, and it does not. I mean, again, over here, I mean, the place is dead. There's nothing growing. I mean, look, there's nothing growing here because there's just that many tracks. I mean, look. This ain't a bait station or nothing. I mean, look, this just walking out, and then they're walking into the woods. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's dead just from the deer just standing here. All right, just continuing on with the video. Gonna do one video. All these tracks are in the same area. Great looking spot. You know, look at the woods, lots of good woods. Got some winter wheat in this field. Nah, they're still in there. There's a ton of deer in this woods. Gonna get out and walk a little bit, but I was thinking I could get around here and catch them out on this side. The owner did say on this part of the tracks where the rivers are, he saw 100 deer in the field. And I tell you what, I mean, just look at that. Look at that, but look at the whole, not even just one trail. I mean, look, the whole bank. Look at all that. And the whole bank, I mean, for probably 15 feet is just a daggum slide. That's like a full 1.5 foot divot from the normal level. Unbelievable. A lot of deer. Great woods. It's like a little wet spot in there. Several little creeks. Wet spots around on these properties. This is on one of the smaller lots. Again, it's a mashup video, but you can see even right here, they got it dead. It's dead right there by that tree. Look, trail keeps on going. So again, I didn't want to shortchange. There's lots of tracks here, different types, different quality, different quantity, but again, the place seems to be covered up with deer. Here's another common entry point. You can clearly see it's dead. I mean, look. And by dead, I mean there's so much life here. I mean, look. Nothing can grow right in here from all the travel. Again, deer tracks. Probably don't have to get too fancy. I mean, look, another dead spot from all the deer coming in and out. Probably don't have to get too fancy hunting in these properties. Just hunt right along the edge of the woods. I mean, don't have to overthink it probably. Plenty of good woods in there. Lots of deer sign. And this is a smaller wooded parcel. But again, I'll show plenty of deer. Woo boy. Be some deer stacked up in here. Look at that. Awesome little skinny field. Some cover mixed in. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Since this is a mashup video, I wanted to try to look around as much as possible. I just got done. This one's probably gonna be the lightest hunting. It's got just that little scrub of woods right there. There are a bunch of woods right there, and it does have those woods on it right here. And I was gonna drive over there and check out the deer activity, but I don't think I'm gonna have to because I was driving over. There's a bunch of just deer tracks kind of all throughout here. And see them. Good, heavy fat deer. I mean, look, the divots are leaving in the ground. Big, God dang, that's a big freaking deer. I mean, that's the size 12, 13 shoe right there. Just, so again, from what I've seen, I mean, big. I mean, look at all the deer tracks. And again, I guess they're headed over to that set of woods that's on it. So it's a mashup video. This is probably the lightest hunting place, but I mean, you can see, from what I can see, I mean, it's just deer covering this whole entire area and region up. Beautiful cover, mixing in with this smaller field here. Again, also wheat, lots of woods and crops on this piece. And again, gonna be a mashup video. All these tracks are within about 3 miles of each other. I mean, it's just quite silly. I couldn't even imagine how many deer come on this trail every day. I mean, it looks bona fide like a cattle trail. I mean, here's a thicket. Gonna walk out down the little creek bottom. There's some croplands. I mean, look, that one run off that way. Here's one run off this way. We'll follow this one. You see, it's kind of what I was saying. There's a lot of different types of woods. It was kind of thicket back there. And then now, it's more of your typical open woodlands. Here's a smaller trail. I just jumped off a big one. But look, the difference in the woods. And just a little walk of the trail right there. And then it comes in, like you got a little creek bottom down there, a little fall away. And gets a mix of thick again and open. For time's sake, I'm gonna take the Jeep in here. This trail's on the property. And just so you can get an idea of different types of woods. Again, there's been some thicket. You get some like this, nice and open. Just a great mix. Another trail going off right there. I mean, the access really great on all of these tracks for the most part, looks like. And especially one of these tracks right here. These are one of the bigger ones, more woods, absolutely amazing. Taking a walk through the woods. Pretty set of woods. Most of the woods on this river tract are found through here. Nice and pretty, especially when the crops are all out there. A great little spot in here. Yeah, great hunting spot in here. You see how the crop field keeps on dipping back into the bend in the river. Woods there, woods here. We see a stand on up ahead back in here. So again, it's kind of a no-brainer because you got some type of little grassy cover area through here on back over there, and there's some more bigger woods. And then again, I'm gonna eventually get to the river. Whew, look at this treat. Pressing the easy button on hunting. I mean, look, there's a old road bed all along the river. River's way down there, way down there. Another bench system. Again, I can't imagine it being too hard to hunt. Just get up here, probably popping whatever's on the benches or right in here. Again, beautiful. Woo, boy, look at this. How would you like to come fish while you're doing stand setups? Look at this awesome spot. Absolutely gorgeous. Man. And there are tons of deer tracks on this little island. I'll show you all over. But goodness, all right, get to the deer. I mean, look. Second, all over, coming on down here. And then I see some more over here. There we go. Look at that. And the whole bank. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.